Well, felt good. I'm a perfectionist, so I'm not real happy right now. Because, as a coach and, you just like to see everything run smooth, But, no, it's always great. And winning, and I told these guys this today, winning is so hard in college football. You don't ever overlook a win, especially when, we had some of the stuff that happened to our offense during this week. When our starting center went down, and then, we're starting to two freshmen up front, like right there, and then him right behind him. It's kind of a tough deal. So to score 30 points, I'm kind of pleased with that. But I got to watch the film before I say too much. But I am very pleased with what this guy did. He had pressure. He did not have any foolish turnovers. I thought he did very well securing the football and sliding when he had to slide. Sometimes taking a sack, you just take that sack. He threw one away, a couple of them away. So I thought he did a great job.
It's a special moment to me. Just going out there and getting my first college win, but there's a lot that we have to improve on. I can't be too content with the win. There's a lot we have to improve on. Myself, receivers, running back, the whole offense has to improve on a lot of things. But I just think Coach Likens and BA, the offensive line, the receiver group, all of them for just helping me out, helping me get this win.
Rob, just how concerned are you about your offensive line right now with Kate being out?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be tough, and you always try to be positive and all that, but, when you got two guys next to each other starting their first game and they're freshmen, that's just going to be tough. It's going to be hard, but I bet they played really hard. I bet they did, and so really they'll learn from this. All right, and they did some things that messed them up, especially in pass protection, and we knew they did some exotic blitzes and things like that on third down. I probably could have helped them out with some more quick game. Didn't come into the game. We skimmed down the offense a lot, all right, coming into this week, and so kind of felt a little trapped up there in the box, but I can't even remember what was your question. I'm sorry. I was rambling on. Yeah, going forward, I think you'll see a big jump. I think they're going to learn from it. I mean, I'm sure their nerves were going crazy this first start. So I'm looking for a big jump from this week to next week.
Coach, what were you seeing in the second half, the 77-yarders on the tunnel screen?
Yeah, they were doing some stuff that they hadn't done. They just showed a little bit, and then they came out, and that's what they ran, And so, hey, kudos to them, right? They were doing they're basically a 50 front team, but they were doing a 4-2 front, cover one, challenging us. We were having a hard time protecting. And so I knew that, if we get a screen off and just get one or two blocks, we could be gone. And that's what Brandon did. He did a great job of finding a throwing lane on that particular throw. Under duress, got a different arm slot, found my man Brandon, and I'm just glad the Hawk didn't come out tonight and catch him. All right, from upstairs up in the booth, it was close, man. All right, I'm glad you put those afterburners on.
Brandon, you talked this week about feeling more comfortable and also wanting to have a better first game this year than you did last year. How do you feel with your performance tonight?
Could have had a better game in the run game. Coming into the game, we wanted to get those safeties, and I missed them a couple times. But a mishap on punt return, but otherwise, it was a good first game. A lot of stuff that we can still clean up, but it feels good to go out there and get the first win.
I honestly don't look on those type of things. That's something that I try not to pay attention to. I just go out there. Like these guys, they don't treat me like I'm a freshman. They treat me like I'm an upperclassman. So sometimes they forget I'm a freshman, but I really don't pay attention to those type of things. I'm just here to just help the team win in any way possible.
Jaden, you had that possession in the first half. Out there, your first half, and you've got your back to the one. Kind of, what are you thinking there, going through that possession?
We practiced that a lot of times, backed up. So the coaches did a good job with situational football during practice. So we were prepared for that moment. We knew that handing the ball off, we could take a shot no matter what. But the mindset is the defense has to cover all that grass. So if we were to take a shot, then if we complete it and we don't, then we know on to the next play, and that's the mentality we have.
Kobe, how confident is the secondary right now?
Very confident, but that's just our mindset coming in, trying to be as great as we want to be. We gotta keep improving every single game, every single day at practice to be where we want to be. We had them at -1 pass yards for a long time. That's all we kept talking about. They end up squeezing some out, but that's just the game of football. That's ball. It goes both ways. So we just keep improving every single day, trying to be that top secondary though.
It wasn't too much different. I mean, the defense, we go up against our defense every day. So as soon as I got to start more comfortable, we always competing. Like I said, the secondary is probably one of the best in the Pac-12 defense, period. So they give us good looks. So I know they bring all different type of pressures. They drop different type of people. They run an exotic defense. So, I mean, coming into the game, it's not like it's not something I haven't seen before in practice.
And then the touchdown pass to Eno. What's going through your mind? The edge rusher comes up, you give him just a little bit of a move, and you find Eno kind of standing alone in the middle of the end zone. Really, what were you thinking during that play?
Well, I was going through my reads, so I was looking at the little slip play to the over, and then I happened to just cut back, and I seen Eno going right there, so I just threw the ball and he scored.
To get him, I mean, 3 and out's always good, but their very first drive, defense is on 3 and out. How did that set the tempo for the rest of the game for you guys?
That was great, just getting us going, just getting our confidence going too. But main thing, we just trying to capitalize on every mistake their offense make and just make turnovers. That's what we preach all day. Make turnovers to help our offense out and get in short fields. And we could do that every single game. That's big for us and that's big for our offense to help them out. That's all we try to do every single drive and every single game, to make turnovers, force fumbles like we did today, to just help our offense out.
Kalen, how challenging was it to go against that tempo attack?
They go pretty fast. I mean, we practiced all week going pretty fast. So once the tempo started going, we know you started going. So we got real comfortable, towards the end.
Anyone else?
Hey, did you have any nerves the first game?
Yeah, of course. I mean, going out the tunnel, I had butterflies, but after the first snap, I was fine.
Yeah, he's, he comes in our Sparky package. And one thing that he can do is, we didn't do it tonight, but, he's a quarterback, so he can throw it. And we can run our whole offense with him back there, really. You just got to make sure this guy doesn't try to go out for passes like he likes to do that in practice. And I get on to him all the time. He thinks he's a wide receiver. I said, look, stick man, just get out of bounds, all right? So, but no, Ethan, what he does? He brings a lot of energy. He's our special teams captain. So when he runs out onto the field, he just brings up. There's a presence to that kid, and he's a tough runner. And I know he can go in there and run between the tackles and get the hard yards. Mm-hmm.
Obviously, with the 2 guys at the front, being freshmen, it's going to be a little bit of a transition period. How can we help them going into next week? Obviously, the first half was a little bit vanilla.
Right. Yeah. We could move the pocket around a little bit. We can, do more quick game. But in that, you start hurting people in the quick game, you're just going to get cover one press all the way across the board. Sooner or later, you're going to have to throw the ball deep, which we did once. We completed a deep ball.
It's a BA.
Probably should have. We threw another one. Maybe take some more chances down the field deep. Got to back the guys off or make plays is what we got to do. So, you can max pro, keep guys in, which we did. We did several times tonight. So I got to look at the film, and just kind of see where it all broke down on every single play. But it was a little disappointing.
What happened on that very first one? Was it red zone and the red man?
It was miscommunication, but that's a freshman mistake on me.
Appreciate it.
It's nice. That's what a quarterback's supposed to do right there.
Thanks, everybody.